Good evening and welcome to the first regular council meeting of the year, January 13th, 2026. First of all, call for 2, disclosure of pecuniary interest in the general nature thereof. Anyone? Yeah. Number 3, public meetings, we have none. And number 4, there's no deputations here. Number 5, adoption of meeting agenda. Draft motion. Be it resolved that council approve the agenda of the regular meeting dated January 13th, 2026. Mover and seconder. Okay, Councilor Fuller. And any discussion on it? All in favor? Carried. Adoption of the previous council minutes, we've got 2, so be it resolved that council approve the following minutes as presented. The regular meeting of council December 9th, 2025, and the special meeting of council December 16th, 2025. Mover and seconder, Councilor Fleur. Seconder? Councilor Ward. Any discussion on those?
Some bookkeeping items on both the 9th and the 16th. I note that our newest councillor, Steve Ward, is not listed as present in either area, and yet he is moving and seconding motions on each. So if we could get those cleaned up, I'll be darned. Right. And a note on the 9th, item 5, we have moved by Councillor Lafleur Starchuk, an unknown entity. There was no seconder, so.
Taking the notes the way I've taken them down. Yes.
But anyway, yeah, just if we could get those cleaned up, that would be nice. And if that's done, then I'll vote for it.
Oh, okay. Anything else from me? All in favor? And carried. Pick up. And you'll notice that's how my notes go. LW. Okay. Staff reports. Yeah. First of all, be it resolved that council accept the staff reports presented. Mover and a seconder. Councilor Lafleur. Okay, first of all, bylaw enforcement for October 25th, or October and November 2025. If I may comment, he's being very, very thorough.
Yeah.
He's gone through everything, gone through what was before and made sure that we. Any other comments on them?
Oh, I agree.
Cobalt Library. Their meeting minutes from November 16th, 2025. Next one is signing authority bylaw. And this is the standard, so won't read it until we have to get to it to pass it. This is making the changes from mayor to deputy mayor. So, no, I didn't have to. I was already assigned. Sorry. Making the changes for the clerk treasurer and then Steve did Jamie's. Yeah. Standard procedure. Okay, next one is a municipal line of credit. And any comment on that? Standard. The next one is the bylaw for 2026-04 interim tax levy. And that's standard, putting it out at this time of year. so that even though we haven't passed the budget yet, it's pretty well ready to go, but we haven't passed the budget yet, but we still have to put this out and get some money in the coffers to pay for things. And the last one is for the Committee of Adjustment reappointments, and that's standard at the beginning of the year. All in favor of accepting these? Carried. Now I get to read it all, don't I? Oh no, that's the budget committee one. Yeah. So it's just.
So that all councils.
Yeah. I found a longer version of that. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Items for council consideration. 8.1, 2026, the Budget Committee. And draft motion, be it resolved that the 2026 Budget Committee be comprised of council as a whole. Mover and seconder. Councillor Wilcox, Councillor Hughes. All in favor? Thank you. Councillor Ward? Thank you.
All good.
Okay. Drinking water summary report. 8.2, 2024. Be it resolved, the council hereby acknowledges receipt of the 2024 drinking water summary report as prepared by Ontario Clean Water Agency. Mover and seconder. Hughes and Councillor Lafleur. Any discussion on that? Anything you saw in there?
I haven't. It was just a little list of some prices or something that is somewhere in here I was looking at.
At the back.
That's the,
That's the next one.
that's the next one.
Okay, sorry, next one.
Okay, the only thing I saw in there going through it, for us to note, like 2028 is the next regular inspection for it. And at that time, then we have to drain it completely and check out the very bottom and possibly do some relining in there because it's showing a little wear. And the report said it should be okay to that time, but it's got to be done that year. So just for anyone that's on council in that year to remember, it's going to cost us a little more. Yes, sir.
Any idea of how much that would be?
No.
We just had it relined, what, a couple of 2 years ago? Relined like just recently.
It had work done on the top part, I think. I don't think in the bottom.
That's the only spot the water is in the top.
I think there's, I think it was still problem in the bottom, but it wasn't very bad. It was just showing signs of wearing, so.
All right.
Yeah. It's just to keep it in your brain. It's going to.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out in a couple of years.
We'll find out in a couple of years. Yeah.
Excuse me, you're
Yes.
saying in the bottom of the tank itself, that's the
Yeah.
the water, okay. Yeah, because it sounds like you're saying that the bottom of the tower.
No, the tank itself.
The
Yeah.
tank was all relined,
Mhm.
so it was expensive.
Then you're right. I hope so. Okay, so all in favor of the drinking water summary acceptance? Good. Carried. Items for council information. Draft motion, be it resolved that council accept the items for council information as presented. And mover and seconder, Okay, Counselor Starcheck and Counselor LaFleur. And this is the one with the water tower. Went too fast with it. Oh, you're drinking water somewhere. Sorry. I read them all together. So this is for the water tower inspection. So all in favor of receiving no? Okay, carried. Okay. Number 10, bylaws and agreement. 10.1 bylaw 2026-01 interim clerk treasurer draft motion. Whereas at the special meeting of council on December 16th, 2025, council directed staff to prepare the necessary bylaw. Now therefore be it resolved that bylaw 2026-01 being a bylaw to appoint Jamie Allen as interim clerk treasurer for the corporation of the town of Cobalt be taken as read a first, second, and third time and finally passed this 13th day of January 2026. And further that the said bylaw be signed and sealed by the mayor and clerk. Mover, Councilor Ward, Councilor Starcheck. Any discussion? All in favor? Oh, sorry.
Just wanted to thank Jamie for joining us.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to have you here,
Mhm.
getting us out of a small hole we dug ourselves into.
Play anyway.
All in favor? Thank you, and congratulations. It's finally graduation. Yes, very, very pleased to have him taking over here. And 10.2, bylaw 2026-02, the signing authority. Draft motion, whereas council received staff report 2026.01.13.01. Now therefore be it resolved that bylaw 2026-02 being a bylaw to designate signing authority for the corporation of the town of Cobalt be taken as read a first, second, and third time and finally passed this 13th day of January 2026. And further that the said bylaw be signed and sealed by the mayor and clerk. So, mover or seconder? Councilor LaFleur, Councilor Wilcox. Any discussion? All in favor? Okay. And municipal line of credit. So 10.3, bylaw 2026-03, municipal line of credit from staff report 2026.01.13.02. Draft motion, whereas council received staff report 2026.01.13.02. Now therefore be it resolved that bylaw 2026-03 being a bylaw to authorize the municipal line of credit for the year 2026 be taken as read a first, second, and third time and finally passed this 13th day of January 2026. And further that the said bylaw be signed and sealed by the mayor and clerk. Mover and seconder, Councilor Ward, Councilor Hughes. All in favor? Okay. 10.4, bylaw 2026-04, interim tax levy. Staff report 2026.01.13.03. Draft motion, whereas council received staff report 2026.01.13.03. Now therefore be it resolved that bylaw 2026-04 being a bylaw to adopt an interim tax levy for the corporation of the town of Cobalt be taken as read a first, second, and third time and finally passed this 13th day of January 2026. Mover and seconder? Okay. Councilor Starcheck, Councilor LaFleur. And any discussion? All in favor? Okay, next one. 10.5, bylaw 2026-05 to appoint person to the Cobalt Committee of Adjustment from staff report 2026.01.13.04. And the draft motion, whereas council receives staff report 2026.01.13.04, now therefore be it resolved that bylaw 2026-05, being a bylaw to appoint persons to the Cobalt Committee of Adjustment for the Corporation of the Town of Cobalt, shall be taken as read a first, second, and third time and finally passed this 13th day of January 2026. And further that the said bylaw be signed and sealed by the mayor and clerk. Mover and seconder? Mr. Starcheck? All in favor? Carried. Unfinished business coming up tonight. Lovely. Okay, new business. 12.1, schedule of accounts. Be resolved that council receives the following schedules as presented. Schedule number 2025-24 in the amount of $403,948.40, and schedule number 2026-01 in the amount of $27,777.06. Mover and seconder. Okay. Councillor Hughes. Councillor Wilcox. Any discussion on it? Anything you see on there of interest, or other than the final total of 400 plus? Okay. There's nothing. All in favor? Carried. And down to the mayor's report. And the one thing that I forgot to say at our December meeting that I meant to remind everyone of every year. Cobalt's birthday is December 29th. And it really would be nice if some year we come up with some way to really mark it. Because this year, on December 29th, the town of Cobalt was 120 years old. Could we aim for within 5 years finding something to do on that day and marking it? I know it's a bad time of the year.
December 29th.
But we've got to come up with something. And it doesn't have to be something big and splashy. Definitely can't be anything costly. But let's find a way to really mark it somehow so that our townspeople are aware of it too.
Something on a website would be good too.
Mm-hmm.
Caution pictures.
Yeah.
Just to point it out that this is Thursday.
Yeah.
Every year.
I think we missed this year. It was a little bit busy, wasn't it, before Christmas? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Have a big snow maze over in the park over there that you never utilize. That shouldn't cost that much to build something.
Yeah.
Just gotta pile up the snow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've got 5 years to figure it out, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Or start something by next year too. We've still got 11 months to think about it. But that's what I really wanted to say about that. And just to once again, sir, welcome you.
Oh, thank you. Nice to be here.
And to the gang. Okay. Now we went to the closed meeting. So just for people that are on the Zoom right now, be aware that after we finish the closed meeting, we will not be coming back online for Zoom as usual. So draft motion number 14. Be it resolved the council convene in closed session as per section 239 of the Municipal Act 2001 as amended in order to address a matter pertaining to subsection 2D, labor relations or employee negotiations. Mover and seconder, please. Councilor Starchuck. Councilor Hughes. All in favor? Carried. Okay. And do you want to break, or do you want to?